Om Shanti. When we think of silence, when we think of peace, when we think of gentleness, when we think of calmness, all these give us an experience of peace, of silence, of reflection. This year especially, I've been on an internal journey of being inside, going inside. I was out of action for 2 months for various reasons, and that experience I thought I would share with you. I may have come from a very young age, yet it's only recently that I felt connected and in tune with myself. We all desire, we all crave, we are all very passionate about meditation, about yoga, about reflection. That's why we're all here. We make this journey of however many thousands of miles, yet our passion and our love for solitude, our desire to experience the sweet peace has brought us together. And my own experience is when we get on a low-kick context, has anyone been inside a cave? I'm sure many have, most have. And going inside a cave is very dark, and one needs a lot of patience. I've never been able to go inside a cave, but I've seen movies, films, and I've heard of experiences. And it's turning around and going within and solely in tune with myself. And when I'm solely in touch with myself, inside myself, I'm able to go back to my genuine self, my authentic self, my real self. It's an inward journey that starts from within. I may make time for meditation, I may make time for yoga, for practice, yet what is real meditation? What is real practice? If I'm sitting here in remembrance, in a quiet space, is my mind quiet? Is my mind soft and gentle? Am I demonstrating that through my day's activities, through my interactions, through the kind of language I use throughout the day, through the day? And whatever language I use with myself, in my own mind, whatever terminology, whatever language, the vocabulary I use, that's what's demonstrating and reflecting my inner peace. Inside, I may be many pieces, yet coming to Baba, he's making me a whole piece. So I experience double peace. Our journey is to become the reflection of the whole piece. Is my mind full of broken pieces of the past? What are the kind of thoughts that I'm generating, creating? There are many thoughts throughout the day, and my own experience is the first lesson. How much do I remind myself of the first lesson of I, the soul, being seated in the center of the forehead, the sparkling, radiant light. It's that light which is the powerful, generous energy that I hold. It's that light which vibrates through my attitude, through my eyes, and through my behavior. Going inside is a journey of experiences. It's going inside is like going to the fairground. You can go to the hall of mirrors and see many reflections of the past, or of things that disillusion you, or of things that are not so nice. Or I can go on the roller coaster ride at full speed and just end up not knowing where I'm ending up yet. Or I can go on the merry-go-round. My mind is a globe constantly going through the seasons. I could wake up feeling full of light, full of spring-like feelings, and as the day goes on, I could end up going to sleep feeling dark and drained and a wintry feeling. So what is happening? Can anyone go inside my own cave? I've never tried. But I can only go inside if I want to go inside. If I wish to go inside. When I wish to go inside, I can just take a U-turn and recapture the real you. Doing a U-turn using the letter U enables me to become the Y, the real you. It's only with these real eyes that I can experience realization. Realization happens through wanting to change. If I want to change, it can happen. If I wish to bring that change, it can happen. If I want to regain, recapture my original self, my Satopradhan self, I can start. Even up until now, if it's not happened, I'm in Madhuban, let me allow it to happen. Let me give myself a chance. How many chances do I give to others? So let me first give a chance to myself to regain, to recapture, and to be able to reflect. When I go inside, I've done a U-turn, gone within, I'm able to give myself a guided meditation through the day. I'm able to capture my real world, because my world only I know and Baba knows. Does anyone else know our world? We think we may know the world, yet do I really know the world of others? My world could be full of so many things. I could have a world full of pain, sorrow, suffering, weeds of the past, and that's okay. Even if I've got weaknesses and weeds, through my good deeds, I can change them. Let me first do a charitable act towards myself. Charity begins at home. Home is where the heart is. The heart is where the soul is. And that soul carries so much energy. So how am I using my energy? How am I using my sparkle? How am I using my own kind of thoughts? And recently I've been reminding myself of the 5 forms, the original, eternal self. That original, eternal self is who I truly am. Those qualities of peace, of calmness, of joy, of love, or of happiness belong to me. So how much am I longing for it to belong to me all the time? Because when I'm longing for it, it belongs to me. So it becomes my personal treasure. And anything that I treasure becomes valuable. Anything that is valuable is kept very safe. So my mind, my heart, and my soul are very sacred spaces. So how much am I in my sacred space? That sacred space is the inner cave of kindness. That original Satapradhan soul is me. And as I come down, then I remind myself of the deity form. What do the deities have? They're just full of everything. Full of love, full of happiness, and full of joy. Then we come down again, and then we entered our bhakti, then our Shudra stage, and then at the powerful confluence age, the inner confluence begins. The combination lock is being unlocked. I'm beginning to remove all the layers that are inside. What is the confluence age for the inner self? It is the age of exploring, of experiencing the Brahmin life. This Brahmin life is the confluence of all lives, the confluence of bringing all the 5 forms together. And then I become a witness and watch. I become an observer. And then I remind and I reflect to myself on the inner angel. How much do I remind myself that I am that angel? Do I have time to remind myself? I am that angel. An angel is one that does not belong to anyone, yet belongs to everyone. Do I trust that I am that angel? It's these experiences that bring out the sweetness in my thinking, my behavior, my manners, and my interaction. The sweetness is the end result of the sincerity of the practice over a long period of time. Self-worth comes from this inner exploration. The introversion is being in touch with the inner eye. When I'm in touch with my inner eye, through my outer eyes, I'm reflecting the world of the inner eye. That world is very special. So if my world is special, then I'm special. If I'm special, then each and everyone around me are special. When it's a celebration for anyone, or it's an anniversary, we always write in cards, nowadays it's emails or WhatsApp, "Dear, wishing you the very best. All my sincere congratulations." Yet, how much do I wish myself the best? How much do I congratulate myself? Do I have time to congratulate myself? And I've started to do this. "Dear Alka, good morning. Wish you a graceful day, a kind day." And since I've done that, just writing that towards myself enables me to want to go further into the mine of inner peace, inner silence. And that then in turn becomes sweet silence. If I'm trying to achieve sweet silence by doing lots and lots of yoga, my own experience is I'll never achieve it. But silence and peace are the little steps that I take each day. And now we have the beautiful facility of 1 minute of silence. And this may be happening at your centers, or in your own home, or at your workplace. It's up to me to pause. I don't just, if I'm cooking something, I don't just turn off the oven. Now that's not being sensible, but it's just slowing down. Before I press the pause button, let my thoughts slow down. How can I slow down my thoughts? Can I slow down my thoughts? Can I buy any multivitamins to slow down my thoughts? Who's going to slow down my thoughts? It's only me, with Baba's help, that I can slow down my thoughts. If a thought is there, let me be able to use a traffic light and say, "Okay, thought, you've emerged. Now let me be the mobile amber light and see, is it useful? And if it's not useful, then use the red light and say, it's not useful." Yet all this takes time, energy, space, and more time, energy, and space. we're here to be human beings, being human. Yet our world has become one of human doings. So our doings sometimes have a greater emphasis. Yet it's only when I'm being what I really want, who I truly am, will enable my doings to become better. That inner bhavna then emerges. How much bhavna, spiritual good feeling do I hold, do I have, do I respect, do I wish for myself? When I wish that bhavna for myself, that bhavna, that good feeling can reach out without any effort. Good feeling for the self is automatically then demonstrated towards good feelings for others, no matter what. Even if someone bugs me, even if there's somebody who I do not feel comfortable with, even if there's a bit of dislike, it's okay. My real, sincere bhavna will reach out. Let me believe in the magic of my world inside. Let me constantly hold the magic wand. What is the magic wand? We will have a variety of magic wands, yet today's topic is the magic wand of using the power of pause for thinking. Even if I'm doing something, and if I say, let me give myself 5 seconds, then you'll notice a difference in your reactions, in your responses. Sometimes we can be so caught up that we say things at the spur of the moment, and it happens daily. And then when we're away from that, then we're thinking about it. And if we're thinking about it, it's good, because it's making me reflect. Okay, I could have done it a bit better. I could have said it a bit better. It could have been just a tiny bit like this. And all this is encouraging the soul to make it right the next time. The Confluence Age is not really about being right, doing right and wrong. It's about being who I truly am. And then everything will be okay. Even if it's not okay, let me trust my thoughts. This is one thing I've learnt and experienced and taken from my seniors, especially Dari Janki, working and living with her, how she used the power of pauseful thinking. If anything's happened, she will just sit there and be with Baba. And she always used to say, don't allow your intellect to race ahead. Just leave it. Yet, not harshly, but softly. Okay, even if someone's getting angry, or if someone's saying the most unkind things, let my intellect, let my being make it kind. How can I make it kind? By sharing a pauseful thought filled with pure feelings and good feelings. In that, naturally, I'll become a tree of good wishes. Because each good wish I wish for myself and for others is increasing my tree of kindness. So how many inner leaves are being created? And the bad leaves will drop off eventually. But let me not focus on the bad leaves. I can reach my greatest height through my own inner light, through Baba's might. Then everything becomes right. Brahmin life is about reaching my greatest height. And we're all on a journey together. We're all on the famous yellow brick road. And we all have love, we all have courage, and we can see the golden age, the castle ahead. So let me keep reminding myself of that. That Dorothy wanted to find. She wanted to go home. And on her journey, she found courage and love, and the sensible scarecrow who gave her the brains to get home. Yet in reflection in Brahmin life, it's Baba who says, don't get scared of the scarecrow of Maya. Wear the shoes of determination. Keep the courage of a lion, and keep your heart full of love no matter what. The past is history, the future is a mystery, and the present is a gift from God. And these are blessings and gifts that I can give to myself each day at Amrit Vela or whenever I'm able to get up. So let me become my own Christmas tree, being the star of courage at the top, keeping the blessings and keeping the gifts of the confluence age at the bottom, wrapped up with love and kindness. And let me remind and reflect on the real I. So the other I does not get caught up in the other eyes of others. Om Shanti.